Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. It is Malia. So for today's video, I thought it would be a fun idea to share my fall bucket list with you guys. And I feel like people always will make a summer bucket list because you have a lot more free time and the weather's a lot nicer where you want to go outside and do things with your friends and family, vacations, whatever. I thought it'd be so fun to share my fall bucket list with you guys because I feel like as soon as summer ends, people just think life ends for some reason. Like, people don't want to do as many things. We have to start making more memories. You know what I mean? I feel like when you're a kid or a teenager, you're always creating new memories. And then when you get in your 20s, like where I am at this point now, it's like, okay, I have a lot of memories with these friends. Now we're just catching up with each other. But then it's like we're talking about the same old things. And not gonna lie, you guys, I'm bored. No offense to my friends. No offense to my friends, but we gotta get some more activities in our lives to make more memories. I just think it's a really great thing to always have a list of activities to do with your friends, with your family, with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, whoever it is, or just with yourself. All of these ideas also work for a little self-date idea. So yeah, I'm wearing orange for the little fall moment. Not gonna lie, it's still kind of hot in Illinois, which is so weird. I have 50 ideas for you guys, and I think these ideas are really good, you know. And I put them into 3 different categories: outdoor activities, indoor activities, and food ideas, like fall food ideas, you know, food and drinks. We'll see. When I do my bucket list, so like for fall, for example, since this is the fall one, I'll number everything in order. So like 1 to 50, right? And then if I know I don't work one day, or there's a weekend I have off, or my friends want to get together, or blah, 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 and everyone's like, oh my God, what are we going to do? Like, we're just going to go to the same restaurant. We're going to just go downtown and walk around. Like, when you want to send some more unique ideas, what you're going to do, you're going to Google a random number generator, which I think Google just has one of their own. And what I like to do is just put 1 to 50, and then whatever number it lands on, that's the activity that I will do for that day. And I just think that keeps things interesting and new. I'm a big overthinker, and I'm also indecisive. So this right here just already plans it out for me, and I think it's a really good idea. And now we are going to hop into the video of my 50 fall bucket list ideas. Yay! This is so fun. Okay, so we're gonna start off with our outdoor activities. First one we have is a pumpkin patch. I used to always go to these when I was a kid. It's a great activity for a friend group, for families, for a date idea. The next one I have is apple picking. So this is also very similar to the pumpkin patch because you can go with friends, you can go with family. And I also did this when I was a kid, and usually at apple orchards, you know, there's a lot of like fall treats to get there. Donuts, apple cider, always a fun time, always a good idea. Next we have is a corn maze. So this is another great outdoor activity to do. And I think corn mazes are a really good place to go with a big group. So let's say you have a group of 20 people, and then you get into 5 groups of 4, then you can kind of compete to see who can do the corn maze the fastest. I've done this before, and it's a really fun time. In the corn maze by my house, it also has like bonfires and picnic tables and other activities, other games to do. Fall photo shoot. So the 3 ideas that I just gave are great photo shoot locations for the fall, but also you can just get dressed up into a cute fall outfit or cute fall colors, like this one. And you can get dressed up, and you can just go to a scenic area where there's all different colors, where like leaves on the ground. You can go like on like a nature trail, a hiking trail, whatever these things are called. But yeah, just like an aesthetic outdoor area. But if you live in an area where your trees do not change any colors, a great idea is to go to the center of a town. Usually has some type of fall decor that you can take pictures at. Or if you go somewhere in the city, there's usually fall stuff everywhere outside of stores, even like businesses, and just take your photos there. It's still a cute area, and it's still a good idea. That is what I did when I lived in Florida. Because the leaves were not changing colors, I still wanted to like be in the fall mood and like have the pumpkins everywhere and decorated. There's always something for everyone. Have a bonfire. So This is perfect for chill fall nights, and you can just grab a blanket, be with your friends. Definitely bring all the ingredients to make s'mores with your friends. And if you don't have a bonfire, I'm sure you can find a campground or any public area that would allow you to have a bonfire. This is for the people that like to be scared, not me. You can go to a haunted house. This is a fun activity to do closer to Halloween, so you know, more in like October. But yeah, if you're into that, definitely go to a haunted house this season. Also, if you're into haunted houses, you could also sign up to be a worker for one of these. If you like scaring people, this may be the perfect job for you. So look into that. Go on a nature hike. So one of my favorite parts about fall are all the different colors and the leaves. And I'm not a hiker. I don't like to hike really, but I think if it's as scenic and nice as a fall day would be, like that would be an ideal hike for me, is take a hayride. That's just kind of like a nostalgic activity that I used to do when I was a kid. I haven't gone on a hayride in a while, but another idea. So the next idea is to go to a football game. I'm not the biggest football fan, but when I think of fall, I do think of football. It's just the time of the year. There's high school football games, college football games, or if you're really into football, you can go to, a pro game, NFL. I don't know if I'm saying the right things. Farmers market. So I love going to farmers markets in the summer, and mine continues all the way to the end of October. It's a great place to get some fall produce and items there. And then also at farmers market, they can have like candles or apple cider donuts or apple cider, at least at mine that I go to. I'm so nervous to be holding this. Okay. I just bought sleigh candle. I just bought this candle 2 days ago at the farmers market, and it's autumn sangria. This candle smells so good. It smells so good. But yeah, check out your local farmers market to see any fall items that they have. Go to a Fright Night. So when I was a teenager, I would always go to Fright Fest. And you guys, I hate scary things. I hate horror. I'm not too good with it, but I always had a fun time. So I would go to Six Flags and go to Fright Fest during Halloween time. Go to a farm or a petting zoo. I feel like they have more petting zoos in the fall, so there should be more around you. You can just look up like what's near you or what's near you in your town. But that's also like a little fun activity to do. A fall festival. So usually there are a lot of like fall festivals, events, parades, things like that in different towns. So if you just go online, you can definitely find something near your town or in your town that's going on for fall, and this can just like get you into the spirit and for the mood of fall. Now we're gonna hop into the indoor activities for fall. So we have carve or paint the pumpkin. I love seeing all the cool like pumpkin carvings during the fall, and people like put on their doorstep or on their porch and stuff, and it always looks so cool. And here's the thing, I'm giving two options because I've tried carving a pumpkin multiple times. I'm so bad at it. I don't understand how you guys do this stuff. Like, is there a class, or how do people just wake up and know how to carve a whole ghoul into a pumpkin? What's a ghoul? Is that a ghost? I don't even know. So if you're not as talented with carving pumpkins, I recommend just painting pumpkins, and you can do any cute designs. You can use stencils, you can add stickers, glue stuff on there to make it more festive, and you can find so many cute ideas on Pinterest or TikTok. And it's also a lot easier to paint on like the really small pumpkins, like the baby ones, instead of carving the baby pumpkins. I think that's really hard to do, or maybe that's just me. But I think painting pumpkins is a really good idea if you don't have the skill to carve them. Also with that, you could do a fun contest with your friends or with your family to see who can carve the pumpkin the best or paint their pumpkin the best. A cozy cafe day, a cozy coffee shop day, whatever it is. You can go by yourself and you can just bring a book, get a hot drink, and just relax. Go to a bookstore. When I say bookstore, I'm not talking about like Barnes & Noble or your local library. Like, there's so many cute hidden bookstores that people don't know about. So you just like go there, explore to see what they have. There's gonna be a lot more unique choices at bookstores because there won't be so many options where you're overwhelmed. For this new season, you can start a new book that you found at the bookstore. Good idea. Halloween movie night. I don't know if this is just me, but I always forget to watch holiday movies. Every time it's fall or Halloween, wintertime, for like Christmas movies, I always forget to watch them. I'll watch one And that's it. And I'm like, was it not fall for like 2 to 3 months and I only got one movie in? Like, really? So this is a reminder to do a Halloween movie night, and you could do a marathon, do movies all day or all night long. There's so many Halloween movies and fall movies to choose from, and you can go from like the animation ones to the ones that you watched when you were a kid to the really scary like horror films. There's so many different ideas to do for that. Celebrate holidays. Okay, this is a very obvious one because yeah, you want to celebrate Halloween, Thanksgiving, things like that. Like, obviously you want to celebrate these holidays, but I feel like people always plan for these things last minute. For Halloween, start planning your costume, start ordering things before everything is sold out, and then 2 days before Halloween, before your party, you're all stressed because you're like, I don't know what to wear, I don't know what to do, and then you're a devil. You're something so basic that anyone can do. Do something cool for Halloween. I also like to do like a fun DIY or makeup project for Halloween. Go on Pinterest, go on TikTok, go on YouTube, and start planning now. And then for Thanksgiving, usually people celebrate with their family. The last couple years I was not in the country to celebrate with my family, so I just did Friendsgivings with friends. I had 2 Friendsgivings last year, and it was so nice and so fun. So start planning that out with your friends and who you want to invite, what dishes you want to bring or have other people bring, who's going to host. Start planning out your holidays now. I'm such a planner that if you're not gonna plan it out, you're pissing me off. I'm sorry. Fall crafts. I'm such a DIY craft person. Like, ever since I was younger, I would go on Pinterest and try to recreate all these different things. And the best thing about making crafts for fall, you can use it for decoration in your house or in your room. You can do like a wreath making night, or you can make candles. There's so many different things you can do. Wherever you can get inspiration from, I just personally like Pinterest the best because I can organize everything onto a board. So I like that idea. So if you're not really into hiking, I recommend doing a scenic drive. So instead of walking through like a nature trail, whatever it's called, you can take your car and you can just go through like pretty areas with all the fun colors, and the leaves are everywhere, and it's a nice day. It's not gloomy. You can be warm. You can have your little warm drinks, and it's a fun time. Fall playlist. So for the new season, I think you should make a new playlist. I usually make a fall playlist each year. If you're not good at creating playlists, just go on Spotify. I'm a Spotify stan. Go on Spotify and they probably already have so many fall playlists for you to look at, and then you don't have to do any work. It's right there for you. Decorate your room or your house. So you can buy or you can make some fall decorations to put in your room or your house, and this can definitely get you into the mood for fall. Fall dinner party. This would be so fun. I don't think I've ever done a fall dinner party before. So you and your friends can all bring a fall dish, and you can have fall snacks and fall drinks, and you can decorate the table with all different fall colors, and you can have different decorations on the table. It's just a dinner party, but like fall themed. A self-care night. Once it starts getting into the colder months of the year, you want to stay inside a lot more. So this is the perfect time to do a self-care night. You can do a bath, face mask, do your nails, put a movie on, just like relax for the night. Wine night. These are more for, those chill nights, and you can do like a movie night while you're having your wine night. Do a fall puzzle. If there's ever a day where it's rainy, if you can, try to find a fall themed puzzle or like a fall picture to do, because it would just be cute. Watch a fall TV series. This is for the lazy people. I love fall TV series. Those are some of my favorites that I will watch every single year. I have 3 ideas: Vampire Diaries, Gilmore Girls, Stranger Things. There's so many fall TV series. You don't have to just watch these during the fall, but like it gives you like a little spooky vibe, or it gives you just like those fall vibes like Gilmore Girls. That's a really good idea. But my favorite thing to do is to watch the fall or Halloween episodes of your favorite shows. I don't know if anyone else does this, but I always skip the holiday episodes in a TV show. And then when it's that time of the year, I'll go back and I'll watch it. So I never watch Christmas episodes. I never watch Halloween episodes. I never do any of that until it's that time of the year. Because it's like, okay, it's my favorite show. I get to watch this random filler episode that they have. And it just like gets you in a good mood. So do that. I feel like that's an original idea right there. That's unique. I don't think a lot of people do that. I'm going to share that on TikTok because it's fun and I like my ideas. Shop for fall scents. Like I showed a little bit before, I got that fall candle. I will be getting more. This is like my beginning fall candle. It's not too strong of a scent, but you can get candles, lotions, bath bombs, so many different scents to try out. Redo your phone wallpapers or your Notion. I use Notion every day. So for me, I like to change up the photos and the layout and like make it more of like that time of the year. And then the same thing for my phone. I'll make a little collage for like the activities I want to do for like those few months. So like my phone background right now, it just gives me summer vibes. Because it's a new season, you just want to get some pictures that represent like fall, just a new season for you. I just think it's like a fun thing to redo to like get you into like the next season of your life. A brewery or a winery. So I was just saying how in the summer, everyone kind of likes to be outside and drinking, doing more rooftop bars, or just going out a lot more. And I feel like breweries and wineries are a perfect transition to still doing like a drinking activity, but it's inside. I know there's a lot of wineries that people go to in the summer, but those are more like vineyards, I would say. There's also wineries inside. I don't think I've been to a brewery or a winery for the fall, but I just think that would be really fun to do. I'm definitely doing that this year. Make a vision board. Make a fall vision board. This can kind of go in hand with like the phone wallpaper or Notion thing because it's probably going to be the same photos. But what I like to do is for a new season, I'll kind of get fall photos or any activities I want to do in the fall, and I'll go on Pinterest and I'll look all of those up, and then I'll put all those photos in the Canva, and I'll just make a cute little collage, and then I'll set that collage for my laptop background, for my phone background, things like that. A clay or a pottery class. I think this is a really fun activity to do. I know that like last year my roommate signed up for fall pottery classes and she made all these cute things, and I got such a good idea. I should do that. So you can also make a decoration for your house or for your room. Another good idea. Stay at a cabin. So I think this would be really fun to do, especially if you could do like a little staycation type of thing. But I feel like cabins are very fall and winter vibes, if you know what I mean. The great scenery all around with like the leaves and the colors, little weekend trip. I think that's so cute. Oktoberfest. If you cannot afford to go to Germany, definitely, I'm sure there's still an Oktoberfest near you. So each year in the months of September and October, a lot of different towns or cities or literally just like random group will host an Oktoberfest just for people to drink beer. You know, I've never been to any type of Oktoberfest before. I think I'm gonna go to one this year in Wisconsin. We'll see. I think that's in like a couple weeks, but I'll see if that happens. There's always so many events, and you probably could just search up like Oktoberfest near me, and you probably could find one within an hour drive of you. You know, like I'm gonna go to a whole different state to celebrate, but I'm sure there's one in my town or like in Chicago that I could go to. So definitely look into that if you're really into beer or drinking in general. That's another idea for you guys. Halloween house drive. Since I personally don't go trick-or-treating anymore for Halloween, I don't get to see all the cool Halloween decorations unless I'm just like driving to work or driving to my friend's house. So this is an idea for those of you that aren't kids or aren't trick-or-treating anymore, to go on a little drive around different neighborhoods to see people's Halloween decorations, and go at night for this because a lot of them have like the cool lights and like the spooky stuff will turn on then. And for the last category, these are all my fall food ideas. I love to cook. I love to try new recipes out, and that's why this is a whole different section because I had so many food ideas to try, and I deleted some of them too to try to like keep it to the 50 minimum idea. Soup. I'm so excited for soup season to be back, you guys. Soup. Soup is the perfect comfort food, and it's also a great way to get rid of all of your summer produce that you have left over, and it's just so good. There's so many recipes to try. I'm so like, I think this is the most excited I've been for this whole entire video. Pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. These are my favorite fall muffins to make. I make these every single year. When I was growing up, my mom would always make these muffins for my birthday. Oh, my birthday is the day before Halloween, by the way. So I probably should have mentioned that. But yeah, you guys should definitely try those muffins out. They're so good. They're so good. Seasonal coffee. There are so many flavors and new drinks to try at Starbucks and Dunkin' and probably your local coffee shop. I don't drink coffee, but all these fall drinks are looking really good, so I may gotta try a few of them out, but we'll see. Pumpkin pancakes. I also love pumpkin pancakes. You guys, I have been obsessed with these pancakes since I was 7 years old. Roast pumpkin seeds. Now, you guys, if you're carving a pumpkin already, definitely use the remaining parts of the pumpkin and get all the pumpkin seeds out, wash them out, do whatever you need to do. Look it up online if you don't know how to do it, and roast pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are so good. I don't even know the last time I've had pumpkin seeds, and I'm so excited to eat these this year. But make them yourself because the store-bought ones just don't hit the same. They don't. I'm sorry, they don't. But yeah, definitely try roasting pumpkin seeds this year. It's a fun little fall snack. Make a pie, but personally for me, make an apple pie. So after you go apple picking, this is a great recipe to try. You can make apple pie, you can make applesauce. I'm allergic to apples, so I don't really know what else to make. Okay, my allergies are weird because I cannot just bite into an apple, but if it's cooked, I can eat it. It's called oral allergy syndrome if you want to look it up. Personally, for me, my challenge to myself this year is to make an apple pie homemade cinnamon rolls. This is a great idea for breakfast or dessert. It's just like another comforting sweet to eat. And you could also like add pumpkin to it or like little bits of apple. Fall cocktail night or fall mocktail night if you are under the age of 21 or if you just don't drink. There are so many fun fall recipes for drinks to try, and I've never really tried like any type of fall drink recipes. There's so many fun recipes that I've already seen on Pinterest. There's like apple cider mimosas, caramel apple sangria, and pumpkin rum chata martinis. There are so many good drinks to try out. That's just like the tip. That's just the tip. Oh my god. This video is making me so much more excited for fall. Caramel apples. Like I just said, I am allergic to apples, so I cannot enjoy this one. But for those of you that are not allergic to apples, I used to love caramel apples. They were so good. So obviously you can just like, take the whole apple, stick it in the caramel, pull it out. But I think this is a better idea. It's easier to eat and it's less mess. And you can do more toppings if you like to add toppings to it. Slice up all of your apples or just do that like apple cutter thing and do that, and then put all of the slices on a stick, dip it into the caramel, and then if you want you can add toppings. So much easier, and it's so much easier to eat. But yeah, you don't need a stick if you don't have any sticks. You could just use your fingers, dip it in, set it aside, and it's so good and so much easier to eat. So much easier to eat. Apple cider donuts. I ate one this morning, and you should always pair apple cider donuts with some apple cider or some coffee, just something like that. Fall bake night. This would be a really fun idea to do with a group of friends, and you can all like bring your own fall baked good. I recommend not to buy it. If you're not like the biggest cook, you can just buy those like Pillsbury Halloween cookies or like a Halloween cupcake mix. If you're not into making like pumpkin muffins or pumpkin bread or apple crumble, if you're not doing all of that, there's so many things to try out, and I think that would be such a fun night to do with your friends. Random fall snacks. I never really thought about this one until I was doing some research of like different things to do for this year, and this is such a good idea. I haven't lived in the US for the last 2 years, and I would just see all of these different things on TikTok, and I'm like, I cannot wait to be back in the US just so I can try all these different food items. So you can go to any of your local grocery stores and you should be able to find some fall cereals, fall snacks, fall desserts, like whatever there is. But if you have a Trader Joe's near you, oh my gosh, you have to try out the Trader Joe's fall selection. That is one of the best things they have at that grocery store. Oh my gosh, it's so good. This is a good idea that anyone can do, especially if you don't know how to cook or you don't cook very well. A fall trail mix. Trail mix is already a fun snack for people to do. You can add candy corn, Reese's, kettle corn, mini marshmallows to kind of like spice it up to make it more fall. Buy fall baked goods. There's so many delicious fall baked goods to get at bakeries and your grocery stores. The next time you go to buy food, definitely take a look at the selection to see if there's anything new to try. Okay, you guys, and for the last thing on the bucket list, eat pumpkin all day long. I love pumpkin, and there's so many ways to use it. You can create pumpkin dishes, but you can also just buy pumpkin snacks, and obviously there's so many pumpkin drinks to try out. I think I'm gonna do this on my TikTok and just do the challenge of eating pumpkin all day, and I want to see if I can do it. There's like pumpkin soup. I made pumpkin risotto last year. I can eat pumpkin pancakes. I am probably gonna do a pumpkin series on my TikTok as well. I already have 3 videos to go for that. And pumpkin doesn't have to just be sweet, it can also be used as a savory item as well. So just keep that in mind. That would just be like a really fun challenge to do. Okay, you guys, those are all of my fall bucket list ideas. As I was going through this list, I was getting more and more excited about fall. I've been in such a summer mood. I mean, it could have been summer. And I feel like people always try to get the fall so fast. And I'm like, let's just enjoy summer while we have it. We'll get fall. But the temperature has dropped. It's getting a bit gloomy. I'm seeing the pumpkins out, the candies out. The leaves are starting to change a little bit. I'm getting so excited for fall. So definitely try out one of these ideas. And like I was saying in the beginning of the video, try out the random number generator if you can't decide what to do one day. This is a great way to have a fun, unique plan with your friends, with your family, for date night, or whatever you want to do. And yeah, I hope this gets you guys ready for fall and excited for fall. And if you have any other ideas that you like to do for fall, put them down below, or any recipes that you want to try out this year. I'm so excited for fall. Damn, you know, I was so anti-fall like a week ago, but I'm so excited for fall, and my birthday's in fall. I am already planning my birthday, and it's gonna be like a big fall event. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is gonna be so good. This video will probably be sectioned off into chapters, and if it is not, I'll be putting it in the description below, so definitely check out the description if you want to see the ideas faster. I appreciate you guys listening to my explanations for everything. It just gives a little bit more of an idea or my reasoning behind something. But I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And like I said, leave a comment below of your favorite fall activity or your favorite fall recipe to try out. Happy fall! Fall officially starts next week, so I wanted to get this video up a little bit earlier just so you guys can start working on your fall ideas and fall activities and all that stuff. But I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and thank you for watching. Bye! Fall, 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 fall.